Hi, Lynn. Good to see you, Lynn.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Oh, I don't think I have her intro.
Lakshmi, can you send your intro to Elaine? I think we'll get started till that time. We'll do.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to Multimedia Magicians. My name is Abhijit. Before we proceed, everyone, please turn on your cameras. Let me introduce our fabulous Toastmaster for today, Elaine Long. Elaine, it's all you.
Hey, thanks, Abby. Hi, everybody. Happy, it's Tuesday, right? I don't know what day it is. Okay, it's Tuesday where I am. I don't know. It may not be Tuesday where you are, but if it is, happy Tuesday. And hey, the theme of this meeting is humor. Does everyone have, first of all, the link to the agenda? It's in the chat. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Good. Okay. Good. So go ahead and click that and you can see that our theme today is humor. Okay, maybe you can't see it, but the theme today is humor because Abby told me so. So one thought about humor as speakers. There is a famous sales trainer out here and he's always wearing a red shirt. I can't think of his name right now. Rats. It's okay. I got a red shirt on too, I guess, in homage to him. He says this, he goes, after the laughter comes the listening. So the beauty of being funny as a speaker, it's not just to be entertaining, although we do want to be entertaining and educating. It's that after you get the audience to laugh, then they lean forward and connect with you better and they listen. So that's the beauty of humor. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to our timer is Gavin, and I don't see him. It's going to be Abby today. Abby, great. You're ready to rock. Good. And then let's hear from our lightning slide presenter, Derek Ho. Derek. Did I catch you off guard, Derek?
Good morning, everyone.
No.
Well, you know, a little bit of delay here and there. Unmuting here adds up. I will be taking over the lightning slides today. It is quite simple. The theme of this meeting is humor. And I thought, why not reference the funny pages? Or as other people might call it, the Sunday comics. In this lightning slide, I'm going to show you a short comic. And it is up to you to tell me why you think it's funny. And if you don't think it's funny, just give some commentary about it. What do you see? What's comical about the comic? Basically anything that comes to mind as soon as you see the photo. Without further ado, time to pick the first volunteer. Let's see, who should be the first volunteer? How about Namitha? Here is your comic.
Oh, this is one of the most funny comics that they print in newspapers. I have been reading it since my childhood, and Garfield is such a goof. He hates Mondays. He eats a lot. He's a lazy cat. And here he just wants to mind his own business. But John wants to know where the TV is. But yeah, the TV is in the rat's house. So yeah, they're always doing something on goofy or the other. Thank you.
Right, Garfield. And the next one shall be Chie.
Another Garfield. Well, Garfield and eating, it makes me think of my sister. You see, years ago, there was a Garfield calendar that my sister got, and in it, it had Garfield's birthday on June 19th, which happened to be her birthday. And she loves food. So whenever I
Oh, did we lose Chie?
and
Is everyone else seeing a still frame?
she never diets. You know, I'm having a internet unstable connection. So sorry, it's probably on my end.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Let's go to the next one. Michael, can you go next? Can you unmute yourself, Michael?
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.
I guess that was his lightning talk. Awesome. The next one. Okay. Would Sashi like to go?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Derek. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Derek. Actually, I don't like pictures which I don't understand. And I don't like the fact that everybody understands and has a great laugh. But I'm trying to understand what this is. I have not seen Sudo, but I suppose I see two eggs and I love eggs. So I've got an egg on my face today. And that is, I see Michael and she laughing at that. So over to you, Derek.
Thank you for that. Can we have Linda Mao go next?
Actually, I did not see very clear. This picture is very, it's not very clear, so I just guess. I think is I just saw the picture is for some story. It is scary, right? And he is funny and so very is the feared a lot of things. But finally, what is the words? I don't, I cannot hear it very clearly the picture. Yeah, something like that. Okay, let's move forward.
Okay, thank you. Laura, would you like to go next?
Sure. So I'm looking at the pictures, and I think it just it reminds me of my coworkers. We having a conversations in the cafeteria, and it's something that that I miss doing that for the last 2 years. So I'm looking forward to meeting some people in person.
Awesome. Yeah, some offices are opening back up. Maybe it'll be your turn soon. Laura Jackson, can you go next?
Laura, you're
It
muted.
says somebody left a pencil on the electric sharpener. That is the Excalibur. Legend has it that whoever can remove Excalibur from the sharpener will become CEO. Shing!
Okay, thank you. This slides remind me of going back to work. Coworkers are always leaving something somewhere. If it's not a pencil in the pencil sharpener, it's a paper on the copy machine, or it's leaving their desk before it's break time. I just am so glad and so happy that I do not have to go back to work because I am retired. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, I apologize for the blurriness. It's not blurry on my end, so I don't know what's going on. But let's go on to the next one. Too much text. Let's go to the next one. How good are we on time? Would Abby Sheik like to go next?
4 more minutes. 4 more minutes.
Okay. Abby G.
Yes. I live with my mom, and sometimes she would ask me, "Yeah, can you cook sometimes?" Mostly I love to cook, but sometimes I don't get time because of Toastmasters. But someday, I promise, I'm going to cook for her. I love this Chinese dish, mapo tofu. It's a little bit spicy, has Szechuan pepper in it. And I want to make it. I hope she would like it. That's my goal for this coming weekend. I'm going to cook for her mapo tofu. Back to you, Derek.
Thanks, Abby G. Yeah, my tofu is pretty good.
Yes.
Hope everyone gets to try it one of these days.
Yes.
Lakshin, would you like to go? You're on mute.
Okay. So let me, it's so blurry. 1 second. I'm a teacher and I have had a lot of experiences with kids and the way they answer questions. I remember one student, I had asked that student to write a summary. And the kid wrote just one sentence saying, "I do not like anything of elephant." Because I had asked a summary about an elephant. That was a chapter. And he just wrote, "I do not like anything about elephants," and that's it. That was it. His essay was done. Back to you.
Oh, thank you. All right, so since the text is blurry, I'll just read it out. So the woman's saying, "That shirt looks too tight on you, Earl. Have you gained some weight?" And the guy says, "No, I think it's supposed to look this way. It's a fitted shirt. That means it's contoured to hug my body." And then the lady says, "I've got news for you. That's not a hug, that's a death grip." Elaine, can you go next?
Sure, Derek. Yeah, I mean, fashion faux pas, they're everywhere, right? But the problem is we can't really talk about it because that would be just rude. But we talk about it behind their back, right? Because that's funny. So, yeah, it reminds me of a weather. You know how suits these days, they used to be baggy suits were like the thing, and now they're not. And if you don't have the body for a suit that's fitted, or the money to get one that's tailored right, well, let's just say maybe you should not wear a suit. So the and I'm talking about this because it's really funny you bring this up, because there was I was watching the weather report from a nearby local newscaster, and I couldn't believe the suit this guy was wearing, because anyway, let's just say it had a death grip on him. All right, back to you, Derek.
Okay, thank you. Well, Abhijit says that's it, no more. Thank you everyone for participating in lightning slides. And back to you, Abhijit.
Okay, thanks, Derek. I believe I'm taking over here. All right, so I'm just going to do it. Got a thumbs up from the boss there. Okay, we're good. Okay, everybody, go up to the right top and hit gallery view so you get gallery back. And now you see all our wonderful faces. Okay, our timer is in the house. It's Mr. Gavin Wong. Welcome, Gavin. And okay, so just for a clarification, we're going to have a prepared speech by Lakshmi Sridhar, and she's doing a brief introduction to Prezi. Now, everybody, please make note. This is a question and answer period facilitation project. So the point is to ask her questions about what she's talking about. Okay, so everybody, please get out your paper, your pencil, whatever you need. Ask questions, get ready, because asking questions are the way we get ahead. So prepare some good questions for her. Now, Lakshmi, I want to just clarify with you, you're going to talk for how long? And then we will do questions for 10, I believe it's for 10 minutes after that. How long are you speaking for?
The speech is about 25 minutes.
Total. Okay, so 25 minutes of speaking, followed by 10 minutes of Q&A, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And then Lakshmi, this is my assignment for you. You will have the last word after Q&A ends, because Miss Fripp says, last words linger, make sure they're yours. Therefore, you will come back for the last word, okay?
Okay.
So let's get ready to go. Gavin is going to give you timing cards, and you're speaking for 25 minutes. When would you like the green?
Maybe around, I don't know how long it will take because I'll be explaining. So it can be from 21 minutes.
Okay, and the yellow and then the red at 25?
Yeah.
Okay, so 23, yellow, red 25. We will go into 10 minutes of Q&A after that, and then we'll come back to you for your 1 minute closing or 2 minute closing statement. Good?
Okay.
Great. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so happy to welcome Lakshmi Sridhar here. She is a distinguished, accomplished speaker, and she is in the Women Lead Club. Let's welcome Lakshmi.
Good evening, Toastmasters. 2 years back, I had to give a PowerPoint presentation at a meeting. I was in a hurry because I was getting late. Halfway through the place where I had to reach, I dropped my laptop and my presentation was gone. And this genius person didn't think of taking a backup. So my presentation was lost forever. This made me start thinking about different presentation tools. At that time, I didn't have any time, so I didn't go through the literature. But recently, this January, I was quarantined because I had COVID and I had nothing else to do. So I decided to learn about Prezi, a web-based presentation tool. Today, I will be giving you a brief introduction about Prezi. I'll be talking about the Prezi template, Prezi videos, and Prezi present. So let's start with the introduction. What is Prezi? It's a Hungarian video and visual communication software. It was founded in 2009. So when you compare it with a PowerPoint presentation, this is just a baby. Maybe not a baby, but a teenager. Now let's see how to access Prezi. It's very simple. All you have to do is go to prezi.com, click sign up, choose your license. I'll get to that in a bit. Fill out the registration details and choose the password that you will not forget. I'm joking. You know the option, right? When you forget the password, you can get it back again. It's easy. Then you click sign up. Click new Prezi. That's it. Simple. Now, let's talk about the different kinds of licenses we have for Prezi, for individual users and groups. The basic package is absolutely free, but gives a user limited access, and all the presentations will be publicly available. I sincerely recommend that when you want to learn about this Prezi, just go for basic package for the start. And then when you get the hang of it, move on to the next paid subscription. Let's see what other subscriptions are there. The standard package. It's just $5 a month. And you have control over the privacy. The next license is the Plus license, which comes at $15 a month. I have subscribed to this package because I like to create and record videos and then import it to my Prezi Videos app. The best one, of course, is the premium one, but it's very expensive, $59 per month. If you can afford it, go ahead, because it's got some cool features. And I'm going to talk about one feature at the end of the presentation. If you have a certified educational email ID, go for EduPlus because it's very cheap. And then you have plans for teams like Prezi Business and Prezi Edu teams. Now, let's go back to the dashboard of the Prezi application. Let me go there. When you sign into Prezi.com, you will see this screen. On the right-hand side of the screen, not your right-hand side of the screen, you will see options like Quick Start, All Projects, Prezi Videos, Prezi Design, Prezi Present. And at the bottom, you will see your projects. The second project that you see is the current project we're discussing now. Once you reach this dashboard and you want to create a template, you click on Prezi Design. When you click Prezi Design, you will come to this screen. And we have to start with a template. So we click on Start from Template. This will take you to this screen. This is Designs for Video, where you will have the presenter and the content side by side. I did not use a template from this website, but I chose to go a different way. I chose the template from prezi.com/presentation-template. There are a lot of templates available, and these templates can be modified according to your needs. You can have a topic, subtopics, and subtopics for those subtopics. So all these things is possible with Prezi. I chose the flashcards template. Why? That was the first one on the list. So I chose that. Now, let's go to Prezi Videos. What is Prezi Videos? Prezi Video puts you alongside your content as you live stream like this, or record for a seamless, personalized experience that will keep your audience hooked. When they see something visually appealing, naturally, the audience will be hooked. I hope you are hooked to this presentation. This works well with video tools like Zoom meetings, Microsoft Teams, WebEx, GoToMeetings, GoToWebinars, and Google Meet. Now, when you sign into Prezi Videos app, this is the screen that you will see. Of course, you won't see my face, but you'll see your face. At the right top corner, you can see the hamburger menu. When you click on that, you're going to get these options. Let me move it properly, 1 second. Yeah. File, insert, template, view, and other options. And when you click on file, you get options to create a new file, open an existing file, or save the file for the Prezi Video app. Now let me go back to another slide. When you click on the icon, which is next to the hamburger menu, it's called the view icon. When you click on it, you get 3 options: hide main panel, show presenter notes, and hide side panel. When I do hide side panel, I will be able to see just this part, the way you are seeing the screen now. In case I want it back, I can just say show side panel to get it back. The second point, that is show presenter notes. That's my favorite. You can get your cheat sheets there. I'll show you how. See? Do you see something on the top? Do you see it? That's my cheat notes for a speech which I had done before. And this comes just below the camera. So it's easy to see the cheat sheet once in a while. Now, let's go back to this slide. Down here at the bottom, you will see the record button. So you can use it to record your Prezi videos. And then there is this import on the left-hand side of the screen. When you click on it, you can import your PowerPoint, your Google Slides, videos, images, and GIFs. You can do all that. The next one, this slide. Just above the present in video call, you see 3 icons. If you click the very first one, where's the content? The content is gone. You can just see the presenter. Now, if you want to see that person, see the content again, click on it again. And you will be able to see the content also. Now, in case you want to see the presenter and the content, click the second icon. There you go. In case you want the slide to be seen clearly, or for some reason your nose starts twitching and you don't want to scratch right in front of the audience, you can go for the zoom option and cover the screen with your slide and calmly scratch your nose. Now, I told you about images, GIFs, and videos. I have imported a video, a GIF, and an image. Let's go and see how it is. See, do you see the image? The GIF is working. Now let's see how the video works. Oh, what's happening? Why is it not working? Hello? YouTube videos on Prezi Videos. Doesn't work because of copyright issues. But it will work in your edit mode and when you do it in your presenters mode. Those two, you can see the YouTube videos. Now, we have learned about the template and Prezi video. But there's something important in between. The project, of course. So we have to create a project or edit it before we present it, right? So now I will share my screen. Let me share my screen. Okay, so in the dashboard, let's see, this is the dashboard. Do you see my screen now? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes,
No.
it's opening. It's opening.
Okay.
Now it's coming up.
I have to do this. Okay, so it's loading. I will explain something before it gets loaded. On your dashboard, you will have your projects. So I'm going to go to a project and edit it. The project I was talking is going to be Introduction to Prezi. It's still loading. It takes time. You have any questions now? I can answer till it gets loaded. Any questions?
Does it always take this much time to load?
My laptop is old like me, so it takes time. But generally, no. Today, for some reason, it's taking a lot of time. It's almost there. Now you can see it?
Yes.
Yes.
So my project is going to come somewhere down here. It's still loading. Because I have opened too many windows, it takes time. Let me see the next one. Okay, I will go here and then come back to the dashboard. So when I go to my project and click the project that I want to edit, Introduction to Prezi, it takes me to the edit mode. Here, you can see this title, Introduction to Prezi, has 4 topics. In case I want to add one more topic, do you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so in case you want to add one more screen, all I do is go to the topics button right over here and click the topic. This will add another topic to your project. I don't know why today it's taking a lot of time. So I got the topic here, and this is my 5th topic, and I can do editing by double clicking on it. I can edit, I can write whatever I want. But in Prezi, what happens is when you're editing, it gets saved automatically. I don't have to go and save it and all that. It gets saved automatically. For my presentation, when I switch it off and come back, I don't need this 5th topic. So I have to take it out. I'm going to remove it by using the undo button here. Maybe some Wi-Fi issue, I don't know. Okay, so now I have removed the topic, but in case I want to add some subtopics to a topic, all I have to do is go to that flashcard, click at the right bottom corner of the flashcard twice. I have to double click it. Somehow today is not a great day. Okay, this is a subtopic. I want to add one subtopic here. What I can do is I go back to the top, but now it is changed to subtopics instead of topic. And when I click it here, I can add a subtopic. So basically it's like a tree with a stem, which is the topic, having few branches, and those branches having few more branches. A subtopic within a subtopic. So you can have many subtopics within a subtopic. Okay? Now, if I want to insert an image, I can use this insert button here and insert, let's say, an image. On the side panel, you can see I can add it from my library, upload it, or upload it from the web. All these possibilities are there. Let me upload a picture from the web. Let's say teacher. And I want to search for it. And I can drag this image to my slide and we will have a picture there. There you go. It's loading. But as I said in this project, I don't need all these pictures. So I'm going to use undo to remove the picture. It's still loading, but I don't want it. So I'm going to undo it. Now, I'm going to come to the interesting part. Do you see this back arrow and the home button here? These two icons? This back arrow will take me to the previous screen. And the home key will take me to the first screen, the home screen. This works on the edit screen as well as the present screen. If I go here, I will be able to do that. So now I'm going to show you how the YouTube video works on the present mode. Let's go to present. When I click this, I'm going to the presentation mode. There you go. See, I can move the cursor, but I cannot edit here. Unfortunately, you cannot see the beautiful me on the side, which you can do in Prezi Video. So I'm going to go to that slide, which is going to show you the examples of image, GIF, and the video. So I have to go to the introduction. I can click anywhere here because I don't have to go to the right bottom side now. I can click anywhere on that flashcard. Dashboard, Prezi videos. This works with, and here are the examples. The image is there, the GIF is working, and let's see how the video works. When we are talking about the videos, I wanted to say one more thing. When you have a video from your Dropbox in your Prezi Present, you cannot import it to your Prezi videos. The company is working on it, and one day in the near future, we will have that facility. So you can see the video is working. I like the video, but I don't have time to play the whole thing. Okay. Let me move it. And I wanted to say something else about this. Why am I 1 second? the home screen or button and the back arrow screen in this present mode?
Yes.
You see it, right? Unfortunately, you cannot see it in Prezi videos. That's a drawback. Now let's go back to my videos. I'll stop sharing my screen. So here we are. I want to go back to my home screen now. And as I don't have the premium subscription, I have to go one step at a time. Today was not a good day for my presentation because I don't know why, for some reason, the Wi-Fi connection is not all that great. Now, let's talk about the advantages. What are the advantages of Prezi? It's cloud-based. So if I don't have any backup, no problem. It can be zoomed in and make it visually very appealing. It can import PowerPoint, videos, Google Slides, etc. With a premium subscription, we can add links to the text objects, graphics, and shapes. Basic package is free, whereas PowerPoint is a paid application. Now let's see what are the disadvantages. It's a newer technology, and people are still used to the linear way a PowerPoint presentation goes. Even if you feel it's boring, people are still used to it. It's very difficult to move to a newer technology. But I've seen a lot of salespeople are using it now because they want to attract customers. And with this zooming in technology, people really get hooked onto it. But at the same time, some people get motion sickness. This is web-based. So next time, if I have a problem with my laptop, not the Wi-Fi, if I have a problem with my laptop, I can go ahead, get Abhijit's laptop and go ahead with my presentation. But this is web-based. Like today, there was an issue with Wi-Fi. It's going very slow. So that's a disadvantage. A video from a Prezi presentation inside a Prezi video doesn't work right now. Actually, I saw this article on their web page. As of February 25th, this is not possible and they are working on it. Embedded videos can't be played on Prezi videos. Back to you. If you have any questions, please go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to help you facilitate that. Okay, Lakshmi? Okay, so first, yep, very nice.
Yeah.
Let's have 10 minutes on the clock, please, Gavin, for Q&A. And everyone just raise your hand in the Zoom reactions and that'll put you at the front of the queue. I can see you. Turn on your camera or wave your hand. And based on what you have heard, what are your short, specific questions for Lakshmi? And Michael, let's hear from you first. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Lakshmi. Just a couple yes or no kind of questions. Can I import Keynote? I noticed that was left off.
Which one?
Keynote, Apple's Keynote.
Apple's Keynote. I didn't know about it.
That's okay. And what about security? That since this is web-based and many of us in this room may have confidential information, what kind of security can we expect?
See, with the basic package, there's not much security. Your presentation is public. But with the other packages, you need your email ID. When you register, you need your email ID and your password to access Prezi.
Cool. And my last question is kind of personal. What do you typically use when you're in the office and have to present? And would you switch to this despite the fact that your laptop broke at the beginning of the example?
I actually work as a substitute teacher. And this technology, I started using it right now only for Toastmasters. I use Prezi for, just showing some videos and all that to make it more interactive. But in school, I have not used it because I'm a substitute teacher and I don't get the opportunity to use laptops in school now. 2 years back, I was working in a school and I could do PowerPoint presentation.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Kenneth, your question for Lakshmi.
Hey, Lakshmi, quick question. Does Prezi have the same functionality that PowerPoint does when it pertains to slide masters? The ability to set standardized fonts, a standardized set of backgrounds that get used by everybody in the organization. So you have kind of a coherent brand typing, as it were.
Yes, you do have it because you have specific templates, right? You can use the same template for the background. For the whole company can use it. It can be shared. And it's PowerPoint is linear, right? It's just, you can use even PowerPoint presentation in Prezi. I have done that for my previous speech. I actually use PowerPoint in Prezi videos. So you can use the same template for your company. Yes.
Great.
Right, okay, another question for Lakshmi from the audience. Abhi, and then Laura, thank you.
So I have this Zoom window. Now I want to use Prezi. What do I do?
I was wondering who's going to ask this question. Because when you go to your Zoom screen, do you see the stop video?
Yes.
Next to it, there's an arrow. When you click on it,
yes.
What are the options do you see there?
Which, like the cameras which are available, choose virtual background, choose video filter, video settings.
Yes. Now, because I have Prezi, I have registered to Prezi, I have another option. Use Prezi camera. Now, I have it, and if I have a check mark for that. Now, if I just say I don't need it, I just click on it, and afterwards you will see after some time, I will not have the Prezi camera. Let me do that. It's using Prezi camera now.
Yes.
But I can, but I don't know why.
Yeah, it's very similar like OBS.
Yes.
Like we have an option for OBS and yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can use it. Let me.
Great, okay. All right, Abhi, thank you. Laura, you have a question.
I do. Lashmi, the way you show it, it seems very simple. How long did it take you to learn it? And did you have to, where did you go to learn this new software?
I have the credits. I will show it to you later on. I just went through some websites. I just learned the basics, and when Abhijit told that I have to do a presentation, that's when I started doing a little more research. So I can say that I started working on it about 3 weeks back. So I learned more. Actually, I'm so happy. I learned a lot about Prezi, which I didn't know before, even though I was using it. I'll show you the credits. 1 second, I'll go there. So there I have the websites from which I took the information.
Oh, maybe you could put that in the chat for us. That looks very helpful. This is a place to learn Prezi, correct?
Excuse me, 1 second. Somehow I'm not able to hear anything now. Was that a question?
Oh, it was a comment. It was a comment, Lakshmi, from Elaine. I was just saying those look like very helpful sites, and I wondered if maybe you could type that into the chat for us, or someone. How about someone please type that into the chat for us? That would be most helpful. Thank you.
I will do that.
Thank you, Abhi. Okay. All right. More questions for Lakshmi. We have time. I'm surprised no one's asked.
I do have another follow-up question.
Okay, follow-up from Laura. Thank you so much.
Do you need to have like a special camera, certain equipment to use it?
You need a good laptop. Mine is very old. The same camera you use is enough. Only problem is when you have a lot of windows, sometimes the audio quality is not that great.
Got it. Okay, thank you. Now I was wondering, do you, okay, oh, Sashi, please. And Kenneth, you have your questions answered, right? Okay, great. So Sashi, please, your question.
Yeah, I had one question. You mentioned your laptop is old. What does old mean? Like my laptop is 8 years old.
My laptop is old and I have less space, okay? Because last year during the COVID pandemic, I didn't know what to do. So I was downloading a lot of databases, like I was doing some SQLite courses, Python. So I had to download quite a lot of stuff. So there's no space.
Okay.
And I'm using my daughter's. Whatever she doesn't want, she gives it to me. And that's the laptop I'm using now.
Thank you, Lakshmi.
Okay. All right. I suppose there's some system requirements somewhere for Prezi, I would take it, right? So you can probably check into that.
Space. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly. Okay. You know, I was wondering we have time for more questions, everyone. We have about 3 more minutes. And I wondered, Lakshmi, what are the benefits, like contrasting it to PowerPoint? When would you use Prezi? When would you use PowerPoint? Can you speak a little bit about that?
Yes, when we want to use something which is linear, one step after the other, keeps going one after the other, use PowerPoint, simple. But when you want to do a presentation where you want to jump from one subtopic to another one, you want to go to the home screen, then you want to come back to another subtopic, then you want to keep jumping around here and there, you need Prezi.
Okay, thank you for that. Very good. Okay, more questions from the audience. Abhi's got one. Thank you, Abhi.
So you are using Prezi camera and then you just share your PowerPoint presentation?
Now?
Now, yeah. So, and how does the camera and your slides are in sync with you?
I will share the screen then.
Okay.
Do you see it?
It's loading.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Now it's it.
See, this is the first home screen, and you will see the home screen very often. Even though there are just about 15 slides, I would have shown.
Okay. Sure.
Only 27, 8. Because what happens is when you want to go up and down, it goes to the very first home screen. Wherever it finds it, it goes there. Now this is 25. If you have the premium package, but with this, you have to do it manually. So this is the slide or the side panel. You can see this?
Yes.
And I can see where I want to go. Suppose I want to go to this slide, I can just click it here. It comes.
Okay.
This is for the credits. And if I want to go back to the home screen, now I know I can see it, then I can click it there.
Okay.
Otherwise, I have to just go up either by clicking here. It's just like PowerPoint presentation, just similar to that.
Okay.
That's it.
Sure. So this is the video.
When you import it, it comes like this.
Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you. We have time for one more quick question, Jenny. You got a short one?
Sure. Just wondering if Prezi has a database for images to create the background where you can zoom throughout. That's the appeal that I've seen for Prezi, where you can zoom as if you're in a journey and then come back.
There's some problem with my, I don't know, let me stop sharing my screen.
Can you ask again, Jenny?
Okay, it looks like we're out of time, everyone, for questions, but can you hear us now, Lakshmi?
Yes, sorry about that.
Okay.
There's an issue with Wi-Fi. I'm not able. Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we could take that question afterwards. Jenny, if you can hang around, I'm sure she can answer it, and anyone else who's interested, but it's time to wrap it up. So Lakshmi, thank you so much.
Okay.
You have a minute. How about if you give us your summary wrap-up comment and take us out?
Yes, I'll wrap it up right now. So I'm just going back and I'm going to the home screen. Okay. So even though there are a lot of drawbacks when you're using Prezi, I personally like it, mainly because it's a newer dynamic presentation tool and it is web-based. So like I said, if there's any issue with my laptop, I'm not talking about Wi-Fi, but if there's any issue, I can just get hold of another laptop and go ahead with my presentation, as long as there is good Wi-Fi. And Prezi Video can import PowerPoint videos, slides, and Prezi presentation to make your presentation go to the next level. I sincerely hope that you too start using Prezi from today. Back
All
to
right,
you.
thank you. Lakshmi. Okay, thank you, Lakshmi. And you can stick around for a few minutes after the top of the hour to answer questions. Can you stick around a little bit to answer any? Okay, thank you so much.
Actually, today is my puppy's birthday and my daughter's coming, so we're going to celebrate. So I'll be here till 7.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you so much. All right, now we're going to do a round robin evaluation. We have, well, it looks like 4 minutes. So I guess I'm facilitating that, correct? All right, great. So based on what you've seen, let's be short and specific with feedback for our speaker, Lakshmi. What went well, what could go better? And let's see if anyone has feedback. We're doing round robin.
Go ahead, Michael.
Okay, and try to please, if someone says something, please don't repeat it. Let's just work on what. Oh, thank you, Michael.
Great. Yeah, I'll be brief. Lakshmi, thank you so much. Elaine's question answered for me, why are we seeing this presentation? And just kind of in general advice that I thought of throughout your presentation is, who are you really pitching this to? Who is your audience? Now, I understand we're all Toastmasters, but I think the audience that wants the sizzle, razzle, dazzle, as the question was, we have PowerPoint of razzle dazzle, then you have me hooked. But it might be fun for you, for everyone, to consider pretending your audience is a company you want to sell this to, or you're going to demo it for new hires, or in your case, and I'm glad you told us what you do, that it's a teaching session. And that would have just grounded it further. So thank you so much. I appreciate this interesting presentation.
Thank you, Michael. All right, Namita.
Hi, Lakshmi. Your speech was really structured and your voice was really stable and calm. I could follow you. I was hooked to the presentation for a while, but I'm sleepy, so I just drifted off. That's on my fault. But the thing is, I've seen Prezi being used in a very effective way for table topics. The person is speaking, the topic just zooms from behind, and then the topic goes away when she is done speaking about the topic. You know, I wish you could have shown that, because that looked really, really good. It was like the Iron Man movie, you know. Iron Man is using that virtual screen and clicking on the screen in virtual environment, like in the air, you know. It looked like that. So if you could have shown that, or maybe some other time, it would be good. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Namita. All right, Derek, you are our last evaluation feedback. Otherwise, please put it in the chat to Lakshmi, and then we're going to have to wrap up. So Derek, go ahead.
Well, I just have one thing to mention. You showed a lot of text in your Prezi presentation, and for me, it was pretty blurry. I sent a picture in the chat showing what it looked like for me. But the funny thing is, once you started sharing the screen, the text got much more clearer. I'm thinking this might be something with Zoom. However, if you're using Prezi to deliver information, which you probably are, with lots of text in it, you might want to consider making everything even bigger, just in case things get blurry when when you have to do things outside of Toastmasters. That way, at least people can somewhat read it, even if it is blurry. Or just share the screen the entire time, then it'll be clear. Thank you.
Very great. Thank you. Thank you, Derek. Appreciate it. All right, one last round of applause for Lakshmi. Thank you for coming and presenting today. Back to our, okay, am I facilitating guest feedback too? Okay. All right. I'm in a new club. I don't even know who the guests are. Guests, please raise your hand and let me know so we can welcome you. And that means turning your screen on or something. Laura, yes, Laura. Laura and I are members of the Silicon Valley Improv Masters. Laura, welcome. Comments for us? Okay, and then we got Kenneth and Sashi after that. Short comment for us.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed the presentation. That's the whole purpose of that brought me here today, and I learned something from Lashmi's presentations, and I will look into it. Thank you.
Thanks, Laura. All right, Kenneth and then Sashi. Any short feedback you'd like to give us club members?
Sure. This seems like a great Toastmasters group, more of an innovative approach and focusing on using the tools and technologies that are relevant in the business world today. And hope to join again, and it seems like a good group.
Yeah, please do. Thank you, Kenneth. All right, and Sashi.
Yeah, I do like the energy. I find it fun to join. I like the magic which is there here in this club. So it's great. Thank you.
Great. Thank you. Thank you for your comments. Okay, we're at 7:01, and I believe it's time to adjourn. Who is, okay, Abhi, can I hand it back to you?
Sure. Yes.
All right, let's welcome Abhi.
Thank you so much, Ellen. Thank you for facilitating the meeting today. We'll be meeting again in 2 weeks. We have one speaker signed up right now. Ravi is one of the speakers. I'm looking for a second speaker. Let me know who wants to speak. Kenneth, you want to speak? Great.
You got
Awesome.
an idea? Yep.
Perfect. So we have 2 speakers and we will find the Toastmaster. Michael, you want to be a Toastmaster?
My plate's full at the moment.
After the contest? Sure, sounds
Yeah.
good. Yes. Derek, you want to be a Toastmaster?
What day is after 2 weeks?
26th.
Yep.